Welcome back. Both Hawthorn and Collingwood have made key inclusions for Saturday's big match at the MCG. And that's where we find reporter Nathan Templeton. Nathan, the Hawks have sprung somewhat of a surprise.
Yes, they have, Tim. They've named Norm Smith medalist Browne to return straight into the seniors for what would be his first game since injuring a calf back in round 7. Let's take a look at the teams, and Lake comes in along with Gunston. Still no McAvoy. That must be a severe corky. Well, Collingwood gets a big boost with Dane Beams returning to their team. Let's take a look at Browne at training today, and as you can see, he joined in all the full contact drills, but there is just a sneaky suspicion he may actually end up playing in the VFL. There's some more good news out at Hawthorn. This is Sam Mitchell running pretty much at full pace. Still a few weeks away from returning from a hamstring, but that is starting to come together for the injury-hit Hawks. Meanwhile, at Collingwood, well, it's been well documented their backline is depleted. Nick Maxwell could only join Ben Reid in the rehab group today, and with Nathan Browne also out, they were pretty much forced to name Jack Frost despite his sore knee. It's going to be a big game for Clinton Young. He says a win against his old side would finally make him feel like a real Magpie.
It's been a year and a half since I've made the move, and first experience against them, so if we can get the win, it would be, maybe that might be the icing on the cake.
Elsewhere, 2 big outs for Essendon. Chapman rested Carlisle with the knee, but Fletcher returns to play the Crows. 6 ins at Geelong, including Stevie J and Christensen for his first game of the season. Harry Taylor is out. A blow for Richmond with Newman out because of a groin injury. The Swans lose Hanbury, but they regain Mike Pike. Jamieson, Curnow and Henderson all welcome inclusions for Carlton, while Blaine Johnson has been named to debut against GWS. North Melbourne's also named 2 debutants in its squad to play Melbourne, Trent Dumont and Ben Browne, a chance to play here at the G on Sunday. Good timing with Matthew Boyd returning. He replaces Adam Cooney at the Bulldogs for their big test against the Power in Adelaide. And Gwilt, Stanley and Savage are among 6 ins for the Saints clash with West Coast on Sunday. But Tim, round 14 kicks off here at the G tomorrow night. The Tigers a huge test against the informed Swans.
Yes, and Nathan, Damian Hardwick admits the Tigers will have their work cut out tomorrow night to stop a red-hot Buddy Franklin. Hardwick says the Swans superstar is in the best form of his career, but Buddy had a few issues of his own today.
Better late than never. Buddy and the Swans touched down in Melbourne this afternoon after a 3-hour flight delay caused by brake problems.
It actually felt like we had a flat tyre, but that's about it. Boys are laughing about it.
Putting the brakes on Buddy, though, could be far tougher. Franklin has kicked 17 goals in his past 4 matches, and according to Damian Hardwick, is in the form of his life.
I think he's actually improved. It's probably the first time I've seen him be a real dominant force in contested marking, which, you know, from my time at Hawthorn there, it was never a strength of his, but he's certainly improved it this year. He's dominated games and won games off his own boot.
I'm here to play football against a quality outfit in Richmond. Just looking forward to getting out there and tomorrow night.
Alex Rance will get first crack at Franklin, and Hardwick didn't miss his chance to take a swipe at the match review panel for his decision to suspend Matt Thomas.
He served his penance for his suspension last week in the Chook Lotto raffle that was, and we move on this week.
Brisbane Lions veteran Jonathan Browne won't play this weekend and is still weighing up his future after another serious head knock.
He's got a new baby that's just about due. He's got his long-term health to think about. The biggest thing I said to Browne is you don't know this footy club anything.
And some good news for the embattled Bombers players. They've been given until July 11 to respond to show cause notices. Tom Browne, 7 News.